All right, so we're continuing our series, the Fish in the Barrel series. We've talked about a few different things. We're talking about places that almost everyone that's going to decide on you is going to go. Whether you're driving traffic to a landing page, you have a funnel, you're talking about referrals, you have SEO. These are generally places on your website and throughout your marketing campaigns that we want to convert more of those people. We want to build your authority, build your list, get them to come in pre-sold. And that's where video case stories will come in and get them feeling something. And so after they get to your homepage, which is number one used page on your website, they may have landed on or come into generally a services page. Now they might go on blog posts, which is another great place to put it. We didn't really put it in here, but I would be incorporating stories into your blog posts, but your services pages. If you're a digital marketing agency, you might offer SEO, online reputation management, or PPC. And we want to talk about those specific services and have customer stories about working with you on those specific services, success stories in those specific services. And these are great places to explain, once again, those 3 to 4 questions that someone's asking. Do you understand my problem? Maybe someone already has a PPC provider, or maybe they're already working with an attorney. Maybe they already have a dentist, but do you understand my specific problem? What service do you provide around that to solve it? Have you helped someone just like me? And how does it work, right? And that's where a story comes in. And a story can do this. So on your services pages, we want to have case stories and probably multiple versions of them. Once again, like on the homepage, this is going to increase the chance of someone taking action. This is going to increase the chance of someone paying attention, increase the chance of someone remembering you, and they're going to spend more time on the website. So what does this all mean? You're going to have higher rankings, a better working website, right? Better conversions, not only on the website, but when someone walks through the door, right? Because they're going to have an emotion around it, and you're going to anchor that emotion, and they're going to remember those stories. I see this all the time. So really put these on your services pages for the specific services that you provide. And then we're going to talk about next up, the third most used page on your website that you're probably not, you might not even have one, and you're definitely not optimizing well. But before we get into that, versions. I once again like YouTube versions on here, 60, maybe 90 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. Someone's a little further down the journey, they will spend more time. The further someone is down the journey, the more they'll spend the more time, unless you have an absolutely amazing story. You can put a long form case story on here, especially if it's something really powerful. I think a great example of this would be looking at the healthcare fraud story on Horowitz Citro. It's an amazing story. It's 30 minutes long. But if you are that person in that trouble and you need that help, you will watch that 30 minutes. And a lot of people watch the 30 minutes either way because it's an amazing, powerful, emotion-filled story. If you have a 30-minute testimonial, people are like, they probably want to make it through 10 seconds, right? But 30-minute story can go on there. So you can have longer versions. You might have even some micro content splintered in there. Some 30-second versions speaking to specific pieces of your service. And then platforms. I like YouTube. I love YouTube. I like people being able to click through to YouTube. It has its drawbacks, right? They switch up the platform. If it's embedded, you might get some commercials. You might, it might just change. It might go down. You don't have as much control, and it's good at analytics. Something like Vimeo, you have a lot of analytics, a lot of control, but it's not going to lead into another platform. It's going to look a lot prettier. So those would be the 2 platforms I would suggest. I love, we use Vimeo a lot. They have not paid us. Maybe they should. Hey, Vimeo, if you're watching, send me some money. But those are my 2 preferred platforms for these interior pages of the website and video types. All right, we're going to talk about that third most used page next.